Welcome back, guys. Back at it again with another great question.
Another question. I love this because we get so much information out there and we get a lot of some of the similar questions. And we want, like, how do we get this out there so everybody can keep seeing it and seeing it? And this next question is a good one, a big one. Probably one of my favorites because I really key on this. And we could probably do multiple hours of podcasts on this.
Yeah, we could go deep on this.
We could go deep on this one. So we're going to give you some top level stuff, some resources, and just talk more about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What's the question?
The question is, drum roll, what do I actually say?
Yes.
I got someone on the phone that's interested, or I'm making my sphere calls, I'm at an open house, it's lights, camera, action. Like, what do I say?
That's right.
I don't know.
That's right. That's right. That's it. So when we start breaking down your business, as you saw in some of the other videos, you have lead generation sources, you have niches, you're talking to your sphere. What do you say? How do you say it? When do I say it?
That's right. That's right.
So let me kind of give the big picture here.
Yeah.
I think your conversation framework is the biggest thing that's going to help you convert the business.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's all the way through the process. So first you start with lead generation, conversation framework. Lead conversion to an appointment, conversation framework. Appointment to show them the value proposition of why you're going to choose me as your realtor to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. Conversation framework.
That's right.
Get them as a client, take them out showing, list the home, buy an investment property, conversation framework.
That's right.
Get them closed, client for life, conversation framework, rinse and repeat.
That's right.
Right? So there's 5 levels of this.
Yeah, there really is.
Right?
Yeah.
All conversation framework. Now we want to start with the basic one, which is lead generation, which is kind of what you said.
Yeah.
And if you want to go deeper, that's why we're saying tons of podcasts, tons of training on this. So let's just start with the lead generation, lead conversion, which in my opinion is the most important conversation framework to begin with.
Absolutely.
I'll set it up and then you can kind of take it from there.
Let's do it.
So my goal with somebody on the line is to understand their motivation and the problem I need to solve.
Yeah.
Okay. What I found when you're talking to somebody else on the other line, it's either a lack of motivation, which is fine. I need to wait for this job to happen, or I need to wait for my kids to graduate. It's a lack of motivation. Okay. I'm never going to make somebody do something they don't want to do.
Absolutely.
Or it could be a lack of education on a particular problem, right? Credit repair. How do I buy my first home? How to buy my second home? What do I do if I have multiple houses?
I got to put 30% down on a loan.
I want to put 30% down, put less money down. How do I do a buy down? How does the appraisal work? Inspection.
Right.
All that stuff you'll be taught.
Yeah.
And it's a conversation framework. But I had to be good enough to understand your motivation. So simply put, I use where, when, why.
There you go. Yeah.
Where do you want to move? Why do you want to move there? And when? And that's the beginning conversation of motivation.
That's right.
And then I try to understand any concerns, problems that they have.
Yeah.
You know, other than this, what's the most important thing that prevents you from moving forward?
Yeah.
Right? Why I'm concerned about owning my first rental. What happens if the tenant beats up my house? It's a great question.
That is a good question.
Conversation framework.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? Now I have understand the problem that they're concerned about. I'll provide either a solution via mindset or a solution via tool.
Yeah. That's
right?
That's
For example, if they're worried about monthly payments, great. Solution via tool could be buying down the rate.
Yeah.
Right? And there's ways to do that. So that's what I really focused on at the beginning is can I understand the motivation?
Yeah.
And can I understand, is there a problem, and typically there is, that I can help solve? And at the end of the day, that's what we get paid
That's
for.
it.
Is to help them find their motivation, understand it, and solve their problems.
Yeah, I mean the writing offers, the showing houses, the going on an appointment, that's kind of what we call table stakes.
That's table stakes.
And Gary talks about this a lot is when you're having these conversations, the other side, they want to feel comfortable with you.
That's right.
And then they want to feel advised.
That's right.
When they have a question or a problem, okay, can Denton or can this agent help me solve it and make me feel good about what I need to do next?
That's right.
And I think that's the most important part too.
Yeah, you said it best. Comfort and advised.
Yeah.
And then number 2 is trust.
Yeah.
Right?
There you go.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
Comfort, advise, and trust.
Yeah.
That's why we recommend starting out with your sphere.
That's right. Absolutely. They're already there.
It's already there.
Yeah.
Right? And then how to build rapport or trust with somebody that doesn't know you. And your words matter.
Yeah.
right? Now you have some
100%.
sources, right? Because words
Yeah.
matter. Who are some of the people
Oh man.
that have inspired you, or we recommend to go watch right now?
There's so many. I would say start with this amazing woman. Her name is Anna Kruger.
Love Anna.
She is awesome.
You're the bomb, Anna.
A lot of our training, and not just for new agents, but just for anyone, to really, like you said, help them understand their problem, help them get to where they want to already go. That's the framework. I would start there.
That's right.
Right.
Anna Kruger.
Anna Kruger.
Yeah.
Another great one, gentleman that we met at family reunion maybe 2 or 3 years ago. He was one of the keynote speakers. His name is Phil M. Jones. Great book called Exactly What to Say. And he always says, hey, the worst time to think about what you need to say is when you actually need to say it.
Too late.
That's right. It's too late.
Yeah, think about it, right? You know, I've always used example as acting
Yeah.
as an example. Now, we're not acting when we do this conversation framework, but you are fully prepared.
Yeah.
And that's why people like us will go pay money to go see Leonardo DiCaprio, Taylor Swift, all these great people that can deliver, right? And that's it.
Yeah.
They become a steward of their trade.
Yeah.
Right? They just don't show up and go, oh, what's the song? Oh,
Yeah.
or show up and go,
Right.
oh, what are my lines?
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
To deliver those lines to make you laugh, cry, happy, sad
Yeah.
on the screen or on stage, they had to be a steward of delivering communication.
That's right.
Which is what this is, conversation
right.
framework. And so that's why Phil M. Jones says, if you had to figure out to say it when you say it,
Yeah.
it's too late.
Yeah.
So
It's
you
over.
teach a lot of conversation frameworks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What does that look like?
Yeah, I would say the first one, which you already kind of touched on, is that you can use this not just in real estate, you can use this with anybody. And I like to call it 6 points of context.
Okay.
Right? Where, when, why. Agent opportunity, like why you should work with me, why you should sit down with me. Let's exchange information. Let's set an appointment to deepen our conversation and
Okay.
relationship. And when you really think about framework, bullet point questions to ask and go deeper on, it's such an easier conversation to have than versus you feel like you're reading from a page and, oh man, I can't mess this question up. It's kind of back and forth. And
That's right.
it becomes this beautiful kind of dance that you're having with your client.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one thing is, once you get to that stage where you're dancing with a client, it's less intimidating.
Yeah.
I'm just having a conversation with a person that's thinking about or wanting to buy, sell, or
That's right.
invest in real
That's
estate.
it.
That's all I'm doing.
That's it.
If they do, great. If they don't, great.
Yeah.
But I'm here to guide them and help them
Yeah.
to figure out, even if they should or shouldn't do this.
Yeah. Well, I think too is when you start asking those really good questions, they are going to finally unveil and reveal to you their worries or their questions or their
right.
objections that they're going to have.
That's right.
And once you get really comfortable, you're going to realize like, oh, this is actually when it gets real. This is the part that we have to really help them with. So the questions and the objections and the problems, that means you're going in the right direction. Like you're asking the good, motivating,
That's right.
unveiling questions.
And here's the cherry on top.
Yeah.
When you do this correctly and you serve these clients correctly, you do such a great job, they will refer you their friends.
Yeah.
They will refer you their family.
Yeah.
They'll refer your coworkers. They refer people at church. They'll refer almost. I had a client that met a random person at an open house
Yeah.
and referred them to me,
There you go.
and I got
Wow.
him as a client.
There you go. Yeah.
Brandon and Shannon.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Was referred to me. I was like, great. I'm curious. How did you meet Chris and Patty? Oh, we ran into an open house, and they just said you're the best. I'm like, I love that. Thank
There
you,
you go. Yeah.
because I had so much rapport
That's right.
and trust with them.
That's right.
And rapport and trust comes with the conversation.
Yeah.
Right? Think about anybody that you trust right now.
Yeah.
It's because you have great conversations.
That's right. Absolutely.
Right? Good. All right. Man, we could go on forever.
We really could.
There is a lot on this, and I love this. Any other tips, tricks, or how would you like to close this one out?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, when you're thinking of what do I say on the phone? What do I say when there's an open house? Just think of there's a framework for it
Yes.
versus a page you got to memorize. It's questions that are going to lead them in the right direction. And I think if you start to think about it like that, your conversations won't be as scary. It won't be as,
No.
oh my God, anxiety filled.
No,
It'll
it
just
won't.
be like, oh, this is part of the job.
And what I would love to add to close out would be this is all levels.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like anything, level 1, level 2, level 3.
Yeah.
Right? Think of karate. There's different levels, white belt
Yeah.
all the way to black belt. And as you continue to learn and train, because we practice
Yeah.
every day what we call role play, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
working on our conversation frameworks every day.
Yeah.
Just like if you did karate or sports
That's right.
or worked out, you do it every day, or
Yeah.
health, you'd focus on it every day.
That's right.
This becomes a new way of communicating, and there's different levels. So understand, you've got to start at the bottom and build up. You can't go from here and skip.
That's right.
Now, some people may have some already sales framework ahead of time, which is great. You'll just be able to get in there a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Then you just need to learn the tools
That's right.
of the trade.
Yeah, I think if, and maybe we can close that on this, I think if you're only practicing when you're there,
Oh, don't do that.
yeah, yeah, it's okay, we've done it.
You would never want your Dallas
That's right.
Cowboys to do that.
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah, that's another podcast we got.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm gonna do something that I haven't done before.
Okay.
And in the description below, I'm gonna add a link to our role play call that we do every
Oh, that'd be
Monday,
awesome.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay.
I would love for you guys to pop in, just sit in and listen and ask some questions. That way you can really
Yeah,
see
come
it.
join us. You can see it
Yeah,
live in action.
that's right.
We've got tons of recordings. We have one pager. So listen, comment, email Adam, like, subscribe, do all that. We've got more information just
Yeah.
on this one subject, but we love for you to be part of the conversation.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.